brain knows once you go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit, fuck the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, 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 get the gun down. Drop
Hey everyone, being a fine figure here, and welcome back to the channel. As today we're gonna take a look at a couple of Iron Mans. Well, actually one Iron Man. I'm gonna unbox the Mark II. Now, a while back I did, as I said several months ago, that I was actually cutting down, which I have. I've cut down a lot on Marvel, mainly because, you know, they were cranking out these figures that I wasn't really attached to, and another thing was, like, you know, there was just so many higher price with hardly any accessories and stuff like that, and I just thought for a while they were getting a little lazy. In that process, I also was gonna be like, you know, I'm only gonna do a certain amount of figures, and I ended up actually selling to a good friend of mine's, and then I also put some online, all the Iron Mans. So, you know, I was just sticking to McFarlane, a few X-Men here and there, just the iconic characters, Sabretooth, Angel, stuff like that that I remember as a kid, or that I was read the comics that I really liked. Obviously G.I. Joe, I've gotten more into G.I. Joe than I was before, and I was like, oh, and Spider-Man, you know, you can be without Spider-Man. But then, you know, after rewatching the Infinity Saga movies recently, I'm thinking, man, I should have kept at least a couple of Iron Mans. And now I know it'd be hard to get a lot of them on, but I was like, you know, I got to get my hands on it. So I am not going to go too crazy on them. I do have the Mark 46 that's coming, that, you know, that they did one of those re-release, so that's on the way. And I also ended up picking the Mark II, and I also picked up 85. So just some of my favorite ones from the movie. So again, I know I should have kept some, but I just like, what the hell. But I got a good deal on these. I mean, I didn't pay full price for them, except for the Mark 85. Actually, no, I ended up getting a discount because they were on sale online when I bought them from Target. This one I actually picked up on a clearance price for like $16 at Target. So I'm good, you know, because I actually made a little bit more money when I sold the other ones, so I'm okay. But I'm back on this line. I'm just going to get a couple more Iron Man. I mean, I can't have my collection of favorites and not include an Iron Man. So I do regret, again, getting rid of all of them because I had a lot of Iron Mans. But I got a couple back, so I'm glad for that. So today we're going to open the Mark II. I'll do another video on the Mark 85 later on, so I'll put that one up there. So second model, the actual, well, this is from the movie. It says in Infinity Saga, but it was actually from Iron Man when, you know, after he did the initial Mark I suit, you know, from scrap iron and pieces in the desert, then he came up with this version, and, you know, he flew around the movie, you know, the Los Angeles in it, testing it out. So, I mean, it's great. It's got a double head sculpt. It's got some accessories. So we quickly got to open it up. And yeah, we're not going to spend a lot of time because obviously it is a re-release, but it is an old version, and I've seen, you know, it's been out there for a while. But for now, we're just gonna quickly go over it, look at it again, see what improvements they might have done to this re-release, and see what I think of it. So anyway, as we do here on the channel, I'm gonna get this figure unboxed, and I will be right back. All right, the figure's out of the packaging, so we'll quickly go over the accessories, and of course, it always comes with the flame or you know, thruster effects, or the laser effects, and which are blue. Normally they're like red, fire. You know, each Iron Man had their own different one, but for the most part there weren't too many that actually had the blue. And then of course he's got the hands, and these are more of back to these are more of thrusters for the feet, because the hands don't have the holes there, the pegs holes for to do any shooting effects, which he didn't. I don't think he had any effects with these that you can shoot. It's more of a test drive, basically, armor. And of course we have the head. It does have a lot of, I think it's like a crack on the top there of that. Yeah, it's almost like a crack. The paint's like all caramelized looking all over the suit, so it's not clean in some spots. As you can see all the lines, but it still is good. I wish they would have put a little bit more blue, sort of like what they have on the chest, in the eyes, a little bit more coloring. So who knows, maybe might touch that up a little bit. But of course, and onto the figure itself. And again, the head sculpt, it looks like Tony. It looks like Robert Downey Jr. So let me fix this up a little bit there. Yep. So it's a little bit, I mean, they've done much better ones, but I get it. It's a re-release, but at least I think they might have added some paint. I wish I had the other ones that I can compare it to, but it looks like they did a little bit. Well, come to think of it, I don't think I had I had a gold version, but it didn't have an alternate head that came with the Happy 2-pack. I had that version. I don't remember having this Mark II version like this. But the face sculpt against it looks old. It looks like it's a sculpt that they use from the other one, because the last couple of ones the face sculpt has been a lot better. Like the suits, got all the rivets and stuff, all those around. They're like painted on because they don't feel. Yeah, they're all like painted on. They're really like actual molded pieces. But I like the fact that it's all over the suit. And this here looks like a sticker, basically. Doesn't really even look like a paint. But it works, I guess. And then, of course, he's got all the little mechanical type looking, almost like a RoboCop. The legs were a little hard to stand when I opened it up. The feet, I guess, this piece here kind of doesn't let it rest well. So the feet are all, but it's nicely done. I did see that he does have the drop hips, which I don't remember, which will be cool for a superhero landing. So now you can kind of, let me see. Yeah, you can actually, yeah, I think you can, I don't know. I'm not too good at that, but it does have, and I don't know back then, I don't think these figures back then had a drop. But again, I might be wrong. And of course, he's got the double knees. And I kind of like the way they hit the other joint, so you don't see it. And it looks like part of the knee. So that's actually pretty cool. Same thing with here. It's double jointed, but it's pinless. Is it? Yeah, it's pinless. So that's actually pretty good. And then it got all these. And then you got the little shoulder here. They're flexible up, so you'll be able to get some nice articulation with this. So yeah, I don't care about that face too much, I think. So yeah, I mean, to this day, every day, lately, I was, for some reason, I'm regretting getting rid of all the Iron Mans, because I had a lot. I had a lot. I was missing a few, but for the most part, I have quite a few of them. But the fact that they're re-releasing some of these evergreens and, Saga, Infinity Saga versions and stuff is actually pretty cool. But yeah, this actually looks pretty good. Let me go back a little. So yeah, but yeah, there it is. It's actually nice. I like the silver tones on it, like the chrome type looking thing. I wish they could have done a little bit better with this. But yeah, that looks very good. That is very nicely done. Again, there's all these little, I don't know if you guys can see all this little, it's like these little dots that they painted on there. It's nice. I like it. Again, I got me a couple. I'm glad I did. And again, my collection just didn't look right without having Iron Man's back in my collection. So, and there you have it. It's a quick, painless video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the other one. And I also got a few other releases coming, because I did get a McFarlane Kryptonite Doomsday. Actually, my wife got that for me. And I got Deadpool, so stay tuned for that, because I can't wait, because I didn't have the movie version of Deadpool, so that's going to look great in the collection. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, continue to support each other, continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.